What's up, guys and gals? Mike here with Morrison's Outdoor Adventures, and today we are working on our Ram. So up to date, this is our 2019 Ram 2500 diesel. It has been our tow rig, kind of the rig that we live out of when we are going to trainings, doing trail rides, things like that, but normally it is towing our Land Cruiser. We are starting to use it more on the trail and starting to make some modifications and use it in classes, because we are seeing full-size vehicles become more popular. So we are starting to make some modifications to it. And one of the first things that we've noticed is as we go to a bigger tire size and a little bit heavier with four-wheel camper on the back, carrying a lot more gear, a couple of things have really stood out. Number one, we know our speedometer is off. We want to get it correct, right? Number two, we've noticed a little loss in performance, okay? And one of the things that I've always struggled with this truck from day one is the throttle lag, right? When I'm getting onto an on-ramp and I hit the throttle, it just does not feel like it is doing what I want it to do, okay? So we want to alleviate some of that, get rid of some of that. But also we've started having, just running on the trail, things like that. And just over time, we've had check engine lights come on and being able to read them in the field and things like that. So we've got a couple of products here we're going to test out. One is the EZX Edge. Okay, this is a performance tuner, but it gives us the ability to adjust for bigger tire size, calibrate speedometers, TPMS adjustment for tire pressures, gear ratios, all kinds of things, quicker turbo, spool up for diesels. And even have tunes for better fuel economy, better towing, better performance, whichever you please, right? And help kind of get rid of some of that throttle lag, right? Give us a little bit better response. And one thing that I like is you can also do a remember me mode where it will remember your settings from like tow haul, exhaust brake, so you're not constantly having to do that every time you turn your truck off. The other one that we have right here is the Insight CTS3 from Edge. So this is so that we can monitor a lot of the different things on our truck, okay, like exhaust gas temperatures, transmission temps, things like that as we're towing, but also on the trail, right? And we can read and clear trouble codes, the basic trouble codes, right? Nothing that's outside of the standard check engine lights. But we're going to install these and see what we think. This is a new one for us, right? Dealing with kind of electronic throttles and all that kind of stuff. So let's see how we make out.
So what are you doing right now? Tidying it up?
Yeah. Putting zip ties on, getting all the wiring tidied up so it's out of the way. And looks neat, not touching anything hot.
So where's the monitor go?
So we will be installing it right here. So it's going to come right off of our handle right here on the A-pillar.
So what's it doing?
So right now we're just going through the tutorial, getting it started up.
the way we want it to be set up. And just lets us know, so we have different options and we can customize these as far as the gauges go. So like right here, it's just different standard ones, but we can go through and change our own. Right, ooh, go away. So for instance, right here gives us our boost, engine speed, RPMs, fuel percent level, our speed miles per hour, what gear we're in, battery voltage, all that kind of good stuff. So we can monitor all that. So that's our CTS3, gives us all of our data. We can monitor custom gauges, however we want to set that up, to give us information back. And we can also clear trouble codes, and in the future, if we need it, we can do custom tuning with it. We can also get performance information back and so forth. So now we are going into the EZX Edge that we installed, and in order to change the power levels, we are doing that through a dash setup section. So we have to go through and make sure everything's set up correctly. So going through the screen setup here, it says select the center, then we select audio, and it uses radio communication signals to interface with the gauge display. Interesting. Very interesting. So let's exit out. All right, we're gonna start the truck up. Now it wants us to change engine oil soon. Go to audio. All right, so apparently when we're in the audio section, we hit cancel and it tells us level 2. So if we want to change it, we can go to level 1, stock, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They tell you don't go to 5, right? It's too much power, but we can take it all the way back to stock as well. So that's using the resume and set speed on the cruise control side. Only works when the cruise control is turned off. So if we turn the cruise control on, it'll no longer work, right? So I can't change it up and down. So turn the cruise control off, tells me stock, but I can change to whichever level I want. And then if I don't remember what level I'm on, then I just hit cancel and it'll come back up. So now that we got it figured out, potentially, let's go try it out and see what we come up with.
We gonna take it for a drive?
Yeah, let's do just a little launch test right here. So we're in stock, right? So we can see stock right there as far as our settings, so nothing's changed. Let's just see how we do. If I remember right, we can actually do some performance tests with this guy. Performance tests. Let's see what we come up with. So let's do a 0 to 60 test. So we're in stock. Tells us yellow. So that gave us 9.59 seconds. That was kind of weak. That was kind of weak. Okay. All right, let's go back and we'll start right back where we were. We're gonna save that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this again. So we get turned around, make sure nobody's coming. Oh, we got a car coming. Just so everybody knows, we're just on a private little cul-de-sac right here, right, at Commonwealth. So we're not doing this in the middle of traffic. But now let's go up to, let's try level 2 and just see if that's any different. Okay, so we went up 2 levels. Hit our start, yellow.
it's definitely peppy. Peppy. So 0 to 60 was 8.79, right? So almost a full second faster. Almost a full second faster. Not bad. All right, we're on level 2 right now. We're gonna turn around here, and we're gonna do this one more time and get our 0 to 60. We're not gonna go to level 5, right? At the end of the day, our truck has 160,000 miles on it. You know, hard miles, towing and all kinds of stuff. So we don't really need level 5, right? Maybe one day, right before we trade it in. Go watch this video if you're gonna buy this truck.
Go up to 3. It's hard to glare trying to get it on there.
So you can see right here, right? We were at level 2. Now we're going up to level 4, right? This is about as high as we're gonna go. Okay, we're gonna get, and we got a little spin out that time. So yellow, red. That was definitely faster. So I didn't quite hit my green light on the drag tree. I'm not a professional drag racer. So we were a little slow on that one. But definitely felt faster. And obviously the truck had a little issues hooking up on wet ground here. So yeah, but that definitely did good. All right, one more time here on level 4.
No car coming.
We didn't go all the way as fast as we could there. Well, I definitely felt right off the bat more responsiveness going from stock to 2 then to 4. It definitely was more responsive. I really like the ability to be able to shift like that on the fly, right? Be able to do our tunes on the fly, whatever it may be. I'm interested to play around some more with it. My biggest thing is the throttle lag, and being able to set up some of the things that come along with this, right? Being able to change tire size and calibrate our speedometer, being able to change the TPMS so it doesn't flash at us when we're aired down, being able to adjust gears if we ever re-gear this truck. So all that stuff is really nice to have access to, and it seems like it's very simple through the Edge platform. And if we're towing, so one of the things we notice a lot when we're towing is number one, our transmission temps creeping up, so being able to track that, but also being able to check our exhaust gas temps, right? Especially as we're towing through mountains and stuff like that. Very interested in, and be interesting to see too what we're looking at as far as like fuel economy, because they do say that we can experience better fuel economy, but I guess that's going to depend on whether it's me or Sarah driving. So if Sarah's driving, we may not get that great of fuel economy.
Oh, whatever.
So, but also too, one of my big things is if we're on the interstate, we're on the highway, and we want to accelerate, I want to get rid of that throttle lag, right? If I want to get around a car on the interstate, or if I'm towing and I need to get moving a little bit faster, I don't want that throttle lag and waiting for that to kick in. So going to be exciting, kind of play around with that, check that out and see what we come up with. So maybe we'll do a I don't know, maybe a month review of this later on down the line, seeing kind of where we're at, how we've held up, and see if we can't get some technical knowledge from the Edge people and see what we can come up with. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Give us a like, a follow, share on the Instant Bookface tube, and leave us a comment if you got a comment about tuning and all this stuff on diesel trucks. We're new to this, so drop us a comment. Bye.